So in this video, I'm going to share 4 different reasons why you may not be getting views on your YouTube videos. Now, the common thought is that if you make some YouTube videos, you throw them out there, and all of a sudden, overnight, you start watching these views pouring in. But in reality, that's just not how it works. YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world, only behind Google. So imagine trying to create a blog or an article and it popping up #1 when somebody searches in a term. It's very difficult to do that from scratch. But in this video, I'm going to share some different things that you can do and some different reasons as to why you may not be getting some of those views or as many views as you would like to be getting on your YouTube channel, especially when you're first starting off. These are really important tips that you want to consider. So if you're new here to the channel, make sure you subscribe for more videos like this one. Drop a like on this video if you enjoy it, and let's get started with this one. So the first thing that I think people need to be aware of, and the reason why some people aren't getting views, is because they're doing something called sub for sub. Now, sub for sub, in theory, sounds like a great idea. It's you subscribe to me, I subscribe to you. You'll probably see those comments on a lot of these videos that I create. People comment that, they say, hey, I'm subscribing to everybody who subscribes to my channel, and they might put that down in the comment section. And this can seem like a great idea to get a couple hundred subscribers, maybe 1,000 subscribers, and you can kind of build some credibility, but it actually really hurts you over the long run, over the lifetime of your channel, and it actually hinders your ability to grow. And there's a reason for this. It's because YouTube really cares about engagement. Now, YouTube wants to see that if you have 100 subscribers and you put out a video and you get absolutely 0 views, it means that none of those 100 people, that's a full massive classroom full of people, are interested in what you have to say. So if you're getting just random people to subscribe to your channel, it's probably not the best thing to do. You want people who are actually interested in your content. So don't just go out there and try to get as many subscribers as possible who aren't interested in your content. It won't make any sense, and over the long run, like I said, it's not going to help you. Now, another reason why some people aren't getting views is because they're not optimizing for search. So you want to really consider this. One thing that I really do in a lot of my videos, if you look over my primary channel, you look at some of my top videos, I like to front load my videos. It's called front loading videos, and it actually does work. I've seen a lot of benefits to doing this by putting the keywords, the most important topic, or really the meat and potatoes of your video, put those words first in the video title instead of putting them at the end. So a perfect example of this is one of my top videos. I believe it might actually be my top video on my other channel. It starts off with passive income, the keywords there that I want people to look for and search for, because thousands of people are searching for that per month. So put that first, and then the rest of the title later. Now, if I switched that around, it probably would not have over 1 million views. It would probably have 20 or 30 or 40,000 views, but nowhere near what it got, because I put the most important part in the beginning, and I do this with a number of my other videos as well. We try to do it as much as possible. Sometimes it just doesn't work. If you try to think of a title and you say, well, this just looks kind of funky or it looks weird, then that's okay. You don't absolutely have to front load them, but try your best to do that and to create titles that people are actually searching for, cramming in the keywords into there so that you can do well with it. Now, another thing you can do, a couple little tips you can use. One of them, I like to put the date. So I'll put 2019 in brackets at the end of it. Not always, but I like to throw that in there to help it rank for that particular year and kind of beat out all those other videos that maybe were from 2018 or 2017 or 2016. You can beat those out just by putting the date there, so the year that it may be for helps you rank with that. And then another thing you can do is actually just using brackets. There's been studies on this that show that if you use brackets or parentheses at some point in your video, people are actually more inclined to click. I'm not entirely sure why that's the case, but it is. So it's another little tip there for you to increase some click-through rates. Now, another thing that people are doing to really kind of hurt their ability to get a lot of views is they're actually attracting the wrong audience. So a lot of people will kind of go out there and try to find a way to get people to watch their videos. And so they'll start throwing their link around places. They'll start throwing their link up on various different forums, maybe on Reddit, maybe on Quora. They'll start saying, watch my video, watch my video. Maybe throw it up on Instagram and other social media things, and Twitter and Facebook. But the problem here is that sometimes they can be attracting the wrong audience. And this kind of goes back to what I was saying about sub for sub, but a little bit different. So when you're trying to promote your video, don't be promoting a Christian Bible video that you created to a group of people who are from a different religion. It just doesn't make any sense. And the watch time on that video will probably not do very well because the people just aren't interested in it. So you want to think about the demographics of people who are actually watching your videos and interested in your videos, and don't promote it to the wrong type of people, because if you do that, the watch time decreases, and that is one of the most important metrics, I would argue to be the most important metric that YouTube cares about, which is watch time. So if people are clicking on your video and after 5 seconds are clicking off because this is not what they signed up for, then it's not going to do well and your video is not going to go anywhere. That's how it works. YouTube wants to see a video that's going to do very well and have a lot of watch time. Now, the final one is kind of interesting as well, and this is by having a vague channel name. So what's really interesting about this is that I kind of have a vague channel name. My main channel is my name, just Nate O'Brien, and this channel is Central Media, but both of them don't really describe what the channels actually do. Now, if you're starting a channel from 0 subscribers, or maybe you subscribe to yourself, get 4 or 5 subscribers, basically your own account subscribing to yourself. That's how I started. But a great way to do this to kind of grow a little bit better is to comment on other channels. But when you do this, it's nice to have in your actual channel name the topic of your actual videos. So I see a lot of people doing this for the field that I'm in, where they'll say maybe their name and then investing videos or personal finance videos or YouTube growth videos, and they'll put that in their channel name, which is a great way to get people to start clicking on your channel. In the comment section, they'll say, oh, this person's creating this certain type of video that I'm interested in. They're more likely to click on that, and you're going to be able to convert people a lot more to get more people onto your channel to get more views. Now, that's a personal choice that you have to make for yourself. I never made that choice. It just took a lot longer to grow, though, because I used just my name and people didn't know who I was. So when they searched, it just didn't make any sense for them to click on me, because I could be talking about anything. Nate O'Brien, who's that? It just didn't make any sense. As they weren't able to make that connection between Nate O'Brien and maybe investing or personal finance or anything business related. But over time, then you can kind of potentially drop that little thing that says investing videos or personal finance videos or YouTube growth videos. And that's just something that I thought was kind of important to mention. So if you found any value in this video, thanks again for supporting the channel. Really do appreciate it. Thanks for subscribing, and I'll see everybody in the next video.